All right. Hello, everybody. We are back for another workshop. This time we are starting our Liquidity on Lightning series. I'm here with Nate from Voltage to chat to you a bit today about the recent offer that they've made for makers who are taking part in the Legends of Lightning tournament. Nate, how you doing? You want to tell everybody a bit about yourself?
Doing great. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. I love this initiative. I love the sort of long form building competition. It's really exciting to keep an eye on all the projects and stuff. I do support and education at Voltage. And for those that don't know, Voltage is a Lightning Network infrastructure provider. So we host the nodes in an encrypted way so you can not have to worry about your own internet at home or your power going out or stuff like that. Plus, we provide support and access to developer tools, APIs, that sort of thing. So we're focused on just providing that infrastructure in an enterprise grade way. So from big companies to plebs, we kind of want to cater to everyone on that. Although, so everyone could try us out. No KYC, easy sign up, and you get a nice node for that. So that's Voltage.
Cool. Yeah, I tried it out myself for the first time the other day. It was super easy to get set up. For those of you, I guess, who are new to it, obviously, some people probably watching this will be. It is really easy. So I think it took me probably less than 2 minutes to get my node running, which also is a testament to the UX of Voltage as well. You guys are doing a great job. So all you have to do is register.
Yep.
You need an email.
Voltage.cloud is the website.
Yes. Nice. We'll drop all these links and everything and resources in the show
Yep.
notes as well. You then basically are asked what sort of function you want to select. So you just click on nodes, follow that through. It's really straightforward. Just start by creating your first node.
So for this screen in particular, the next one,
Oh,
I just want to mention that all of our standard Lightning nodes talk to a shared core Bitcoin node. So you don't need to click Bitcoin Core and then Lightning node. You just need Lightning node, and it will work just fine. So some folks are like, "Oh, do I need a core node and a Lightning node?" You just need a Lightning node, and it's great. Bitcoin Core node is if for certain power users that just want uh, their own core Bitcoin node, but that's almost nobody. So just want to clarify that.
cool. Okay. And then, so I selected a Lightning node on this one. You're then asked to choose between 3 different node types. So there's a light node, a standard node, and then a pro node. Do you want to maybe just briefly mention what the main differences are between these ones?
Yeah, absolutely. So a light node uses Neutrino, and Neutrino is a lightweight Lightning node, meaning that it does not require a full Bitcoin core node backend to synchronize to the base layer. It uses real-time download from the Tor network, the block headers as they come in. So depending on the reliability of the Tor network itself, a light node could be a little bit more unreliable than a standard node, which gets all of its on chain information from a shared dedicated Bitcoin Core node. So that's the main difference between those two. And Pro node, as we call it, comes with a ClearNet IP address and its own dedicated Bitcoin Core node rather than a shared one.
Cool. So people who are taking part in the tournament, um, I guess to start off with, you could probably go for a light node. And then when you want to sort of go live, you can maybe upgrade it to a standard node.
Yep. And if you want to do that, you just you can upgrade from light to standard, no problem. If you want to go that route, 90% of the time, standard node is going to fit most use cases, but for building and stuff, light node is fine.
Cool, sweet. Once you've done that, all you got to do is just name it and then password protect it. Again, really easy, just a few clicks. And then you just wait a second, it gets spun up, the node gets created. And then once it's ready, it will just basically ask you to put in the password in order to unlock it and then use certain features and functionalities. From there, you can just request a channel. It takes a few moments, but yeah, it works
Yep.
like a treat.
Yeah, so that channel request button is pretty cool because when you click that button, what'll happen is an automatic process from the voltage node cluster will connect to your node, and then we will open up a 500,000 sat channel to your node. So it'll be inbound liquidity on your side. So you'll be able to receive payments right away, up to
Cool.
500,000 sats at least, just to get you started.
Nice. Which is, yeah, plenty to get started, right? Um, so obviously for the Legends of Lightning tournament, we are handing out some, or Voltage is handing out some coupons for people. So it's going to be $20 in free sort of Voltage credits. To take advantage of this, it's really easy. Just once you're set up, go to your sort of profile space, and then there is a billing section which you can go to, and then in here, really easy, just click add coupon and just type it in. So in
Yep.
order to get the coupon, what you can do is you can just go to voltage.cloud/discord. So just jump into the Voltage Discord server. They've got a Legends of Lightning channel, which they've set up. And then just type in like power up followed by the name of your application. It's going to be one coupon or voucher per app. And then just and wait for Nate to reply. And he'll just send you through a discount code. So easy
Yep.
as that. Really, really nice and easy to get set up. There are some sort of more specific developer tools and things that people can check out. We've prepared Nate prepared a short video for you guys. So we can just play that, and then if there are any questions about that afterwards, we can kind of get around to those.
Let's do it. Hello everyone, welcome back to another Voltage video. This is going to be a quick one. This video is meant to show where the developer focused documentation and sources are for Voltage if you would like to use Voltage some way in whatever project that you are building. So right now we are on the main Voltage website, voltage.cloud. This is where you are going to want to start, and you're going to want to just sign up, and sign up is just a email and password, and you will get $10 of free node credit for that. We will then be logging in. Once you have logged in, you will see this page. And after you have selected a node, you can then access your nodes through this interface. Pretty intuitive. I do recommend, for more information, checking out our workshop #1 on our Voltage YouTube channel. That will walk you through how to do the nuances of what I'm showing you. But right now we are just talking about where to find the developer stuff. So once you're in your Voltage dashboard, there's a couple things. So first of all, if you prefer to use API calls to interact with your Voltage node, that is absolutely possible. We have an API for that. On the Voltage main website, you can click Docs. This will take you to the documentation area, and just go ahead and click API. This will get you to the main sort of API access. And after that, we can go to the actual API specification, which is also in the docs, and it'll give you all your fun gets and posts so you can access your Voltage node through there. Now that's not going to give you access to for example, the lncli commands. For that, we will be logging in and then go over to the connect button here on the left, and then click lncli, and then you will get your information you need for that. If you just can't install LND locally to remote into your Voltage node, you can go to the lncli replit page, and that is where you can access your Voltage node. So that will also give you full access to the LND gRPC calls, and that is api.lightning.community. That will get you everything you need to get started using the LND gRPC. On top of that, on Voltage, we are also able to use LNbits, and LNbits is really handy for connecting web apps. So you can use webhooks. API info is here. The way we access that was on dashboards here, and then you just create LNbits. It is free with every Voltage account, and then you can just hit API info over here on the right. You get your details, how to create an invoice, what happens happens when you pay an invoice, decode an invoice, et cetera, et cetera. So this is a quick way to connect your app to your Voltage node as well. So definitely check out LN Bits. And on top of that, BTC Pay Server also has a similar API suite. So if you would like to also start a BTC Pay Server with Voltage, you could just click the little 4 squares in the upper right corner, click nodes, and then you can access your BTC Pay and it will show the API for that. LN Bits is going to give you most of what you want though. However, feel free to check out the BTC Pay option as well. So there's really 3 ways to interact with your Lightning node. So straight up through the LND gRPC, and then there's the LN Bits webhooks, the BTC Pay Server webhooks, and the actually that's it. Just so those 3 ways, and then the actual Voltage API for the node management portion of it. So we're going to go ahead and go back to nodes here. Don't forget also, you can go in here into settings, and this is where you're going to get your connection settings, such as your webhook secrets and webhook URL if you're using that as well. So lots of cool options here in the settings, your general Lightning settings as well. And also don't forget on your dashboards, this is also where you access ThunderHub, and ThunderHub is where you will open and close channels and all of that. Also don't forget on the nodes page, this is also where you can create testnet nodes. If you want to do testnet, you will have to acquire testnet Bitcoin yourself and open up testnet channels yourself. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but if you really want to use testnet, you can do that. That should cover most of this. Feel free to go through these options on the left here, go through the settings. Logs are available if you want logs, and that should be able to set you up. If you make a new account, you will get $10 of free credit. For those that don't know, our billing is per hour. So if you choose a standard Lightning node, that's going to get you about a week worth of node time. And then if you want to keep it running after that, just go ahead and click billing, and then you can add node credit through either a credit or debit card or Bitcoin itself, and that will start ticking down your credit. That should cover it for developers. Feel free to hop in there and try it out, and we look forward to see what you're building. Have a great day.
Cool. Nice one. Very straightforward and informative. Yeah, it was really cool to actually see how interoperable Voltage is with a lot of other services, like you're saying, ThunderHub, LMBits. I think there are quite a few projects who are sort of hacking in the Legends of Lightning tournament who are already using those, so should be pretty straightforward for them to plug them in. We have a couple questions here from RJ. The first one is, does Voltage also support Taro now or in the future? Any thoughts on
Sure.
that?
Yeah. So we're keeping a very, very close eye on Taro. Taro right now is an alpha testnet mainnet like release right now. It's still very, very, very early. We know that Taro is going to be built into Lightning Terminal at some point, which we do not have as a native part of Voltage right now. However, if you have Lightning Terminal locally, you can connect it to your Voltage node. So so what I'm saying is you could still play with Taro using your Lightning node if you want to, but that feature set isn't even released yet. So we're just keeping an eye on that.
Cool. He also had another question. Can you run both a testnet and a mainnet setup? And if so, will you be charged double?
Yeah, so you can run as many nodes as you'd like. Each node has its own per hour cost. A testnet node is still just a couple cents per hour, but there is still a cost for a testnet node.
Cool. And for people who are looking to, like you said, sometimes it can be a pain in the butt to sort of get these things. But for people who are looking to run a testnet node, do you know any good like resources or faucets where people can get testnet coins?
I don't remember off the top of my head, but you can get testnet Bitcoin. There's still faucets for that out there, and then you can just send that to your testnet ThunderHub on Voltage, and then you can go to a testnet Explorer and find a peer to open up a channel with if you'd like. We can include those resources in on the website for you.
Cool. Jay's going to put you on the spot here. Ideas on the pricing. I think we
Any
showed some of
specific
the.
pricing on?
So it's per hour, right?
Yeah. So Yeah, here, I'll bring up the price in here. So a light node is 1.7 cents. So that's about $12.41 per month, $12.41. Standard node is 4.3 cents, which is about $31.39 per month. Pro node, we're looking at a couple hundred. That's really for the enterprises. And then testnet price is the same as the others. So testnet light node, testnet standard, same cost for that.
Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, that's kind of one of the things that amazes me is that it only costs a couple $100 to run like an enterprise level infrastructure
Yeah, exactly.
on voltage, right? Like
Yep.
it's kind of easy when you compare it to the traditional of financial payment rails and what sort of setup you need to have and pay for that. So yeah, it's really sweet.
Yeah,
Hopefully
one thing I
we'll run
really
something.
kind of want to emphasize is that when Voltage first came out, it was a per month model, but we got a lot of demand from folks who only wanted to run a node for a couple days or even a couple hours even. So we just converted everything to sort of a credity based system where you kind of like it's like topping up your pay as you go cell phone sort of, right? So you throw $30 on it and it slowly ticks down. So
Mhm.
that's how we do it.
Cool. Um, Final thoughts. There are obviously some projects who are kind of already getting powered by voltage. Um,
Yeah.
what are you excited to see anything particular hacked on at this tournament? Have you got any great ideas for people who are um,
So I I'm some of the creativity out there is just amazing, and I don't really want to have any favorites right now. I am keeping an eye possibly on a couple, but I haven't actually researched them all yet. So I will be doing that. Maybe we can have a follow-up chat maybe in a week or something,
cool?
just to catch up on it. But this is something I want to keep tabs on a little bit closer. So I'm really excited about that. And besides that, if anyone's building something doesn't make sense or whatever, please come to our Discord, and we have engineers there, not just me. So, and we can answer questions and help out in any way we can. We want to provide the best service that we possibly can for you guys.
Cool, great. Yeah, I mean, as always in the open source space, if you find a bug or you've got an improvement proposal, whatever it is, chat to Nate,
Yep.
and he'll hook you up. So once again, just for anyone who's looking to kind of take advantage of this, head to voltage.cloud/Discord, go to the Legends of Lightning channel, post power up and the name of your app, and just tag Nate, and then wait for him to send you a discount code and just apply it to your voltage profile. Really easy, magic.
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, thanks a lot, Nate. I really appreciate it, and yeah, looking forward to seeing which projects get their hands on voltage and get set up. It was a pleasure
Same.
doing it
Same.
myself.
Happy to be here. I'm super excited. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a fun couple weeks.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, we'll catch you soon. Thanks again, Nate.
See ya.